Hey guys, RC Simon here, and in this video I wanted to just share with you a software that I use, which is Trello. I think it's very lucrative, especially if you're just starting out and you don't want to spend money on all these different softwares and project management tools. Obviously, as you start to scale, and if you guys like other softwares better as far as like the interface, I have found something that I've actually liked, which I had to pay for. I know there's quite a few out there. I know Monday.com, there's Asana, there's quite a few different types of softwares out there for project management tools. I know, I believe it's called Airtable, Basecamp. So there's a few, and they range anywhere from 5, 10, 15, 20, some are $30 plus a month just to project manage. And this one's free for Trello. I'm actually grandfathered in. I have a ton of free boards. I think over 19 plus or 20 plus boards. And when you first get started, if you're just getting started, you don't have an account, then you can only get up to 10 boards and then you'd have to pay. But Trello, just the free version alone has helped me. It's such a good software to have if you're just starting, especially with an agency and you want to organize all your client work. Then this is something that I would recommend, especially if you're managing a team. And I'll kind of show you guys a little bit about the back end. So this board is what would honestly just be here when you get started. So they'll give you this welcome board. Here's the title. Yeah, see, this is private. You'll see you can have team members public to anybody. This is my personal. And you can actually go here to the show menu and you will see, right, you can have colors and different backgrounds. And they actually give you stock photos. So this is a stock photo background, whatever you want. Let's say you look into I don't know, let's just do marketing. Boom. You see all these cool little marketing ones. And I'll just show you guys, I'll just quickly, boom, change it. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I like how this is pretty simple interface, makes it really fun to just look at. And let me just go through it. So welcome to Trello. So you can actually move these cards around, move them to different ones. And then also you have hyperlinks. So see if you put a YouTube video there.
I love you.
Yes, you'll be able to actually play it from the back end instead of having to open up a new window, which is pretty cool. And then they have checklist. So there's checklist here. And let's say, you have a checklist, you create it, name it, add the checklist. You could have multiple checklists too, quite a few. And every checklist will have different things. Let's say you make a website for, a client. This is the website checklist, right? Boom. And then you just start hitting everything you guys need to do. We need to add a video. We need to brand and work on their bio, right? And then as you get it done, it shows you guys right there, which is pretty cool. And then here you can actually invite members. So when you go down here, this is the top card right here. So add members, as I'm adding different members, so you can actually have them. Boom. See, this is your partner. So that just indicates that you and your partner or whoever you guys are responsible for this, or whoever on your team is. So this is a good way to manage VAs too. So whoever's on your team, they just go in, check what they got to do daily, see what has already been done, and then boom, they just move forward. You can actually do labels, which is the next thing. So labels, different colors, yeah, which is pretty cool. I like how you can put multiple colors, create new labels. You can actually add a name too. So let's say I create that label. You can actually add a name. Let's say for green, everyone that's green, it says active on it. Boom, and you can see that it says active. And what's really cool is you click on it and it'll go boom. So yeah, you can use different color labels for each one. I mean, I'll go back in here, hit different colors, which is cool. You can change the board background, which I showed you guys. As far as the checklist, you can make as many as you like, right? So we can hit a checklist, and it'll show you too. It'll show you if there's a checklist handy. Like I said, you can drag cards anywhere. And if you are finished with a card, down here it says archive, which is awesome. So I'm just going to walk you guys through this top right side. So we went through members. You get to add members, different labels, which is the colors, checklists you get to add. You can also have a due date. Let's say it's due on the 31st of August. Due dates, you add a date, right? Complete before that date. So it's if you need to schedule deadlines, which is really cool. Attachments, I showed you that. You can put YouTube videos or different things, especially from Google Drive, which is really cool. So if you guys have Google Sheets, we use a lot of Google Sheets and Google Drive, especially as a company. Power-ups, you get one free power-up, but when you guys pay, you'll get unlimited power-ups, which is cool, per board. You can move this board to other boards within either this one, or you can move them into your other ones, which, let's say you want to move things from client to client, right? You can copy these. You can add a watch. So it's something that just shows, if you want to watch this, archive, and then there's a share button. It's pretty cool. And you guys can see right here, that's the watch. See? So they have all these. This just means there's a description, right? When you see that, this is the date that it's due. Cool stuff. So yeah, you can use as many boards you want. You guys see here, Ryan Holiday's book. So all we did was just did an attachment, and then it popped up the picture, which is really cool. I like how that does it. So my main thing is I want to actually show you guys how I do my client stuff. So let's say this is one client, right? Me and my team, we're tackling one client. This is how we game plan our client so that we know that we're on top of it, because once you guys get into client work and you have multiple clients across the board, you want to stay organized. You want to be able to make sure that you're hitting deadlines, that you're on top of it, that you're doing things on a day-to-day basis to pretty much progress their brand. And also, this is another way to hold your team accountable instead of having to go back and forth. You can see what gets done. So I like to list mine a must-to-do list. I don't just do to-do lists. It's must-do lists, meaning we must do it. We got to get this done. And then I have it in progress. And then I have one that says done, daily management. So if we have to look at their different social medias, we'll do that. Or if we have to post. So if I have a VA, I usually have them posting. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, right? These are the main platforms we work on as far as paid traffic. Upcoming events, meetings, or masterminds. So this is another one where I put it. So let's say they had a December 7th mastermind. Different documents and files. I like to organize between Google Sheets. So we have Google Sheets where we pretty much do a little bit more in-depth data analysis, whether it comes to being organized with the funnels, the links, or just looking at data when it comes to the paid traffic. And then new ideas. If anyone ever gets a new idea, something that we can always talk about when we have meetings with our clients, or when we're kind of okay, what can we do today to really progress? Oh, I remember this idea. So this is pretty much the setup of how we do it. I like to just organize them by different colors. So let's say, we have checklist, boom, we need a front page video, bio, we done, testimonials. So these are just basic things I always look for. And then as we start to, knock them out, boom. But if I'm working on this, or if someone's working on this today, I have them go right here, scroll, put it over, meaning in progress. So if they didn't finish it, they'll know that they have to get that done, right? And let's say we gotta create new contact, boom, right? And I always like to just make it so it stakes out, congruent. That's just personal preference. I like to really organize, make things really just pop out. That's my main thing. I like things to pop out. Boom. Cool. And then right here, I'll just start talking about the mastermind. Let's say flying to Bali. Goal is to get 100 people. And then I'll just add whatever we need to know, so then we know we're all on the same page when it comes down to it. And then when people are done, let's say you finish all this, boom, hit it, and then I just drag them right over to done. Okay, now we're doing the funnel. So this is pretty much how I organize it. I just wanted to give you guys a in-depth of what to really expect. And then let's say you have team members. Every team member, this list should be pretty long, because as we're game planning, as we get into meetings with our client, as they're requesting more things on a day-to-day basis, we just like to compartmentalize, keep ourselves organized. And once you're organized, you're going to be able to really scale your agency. It's hard to have everything in your head off the top when you're really trying to expand and grow. So this just project management tool alone has been a lifesaver. And then, client name right there, just making sure that we're always on top of our game and just fulfilling every single aspect, every single part on a day-to-day basis, really looking at what we've done in the last week, what we did every day, evaluating it, seeing how we've progressed, so we can really be quicker, right? Because it's about speed. Success does love speed. So we're all about that. And once you've organized and built a solid system, I'd recommend Trello as a foundation for anybody getting started. If you're just trying to, keep it at the minimum for your monthly budget for your agency, as far as like tools and softwares, this is highly recommended. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Look forward to really, answering anything or helping you guys out and pumping out more content. So hope you enjoy. Have a great rest of your week.